What? Oh! Okay, Sayori is not looking good. What's going on? Have we glitched Sayori out of existence? Why does... I don't know what's going on with this. Huh. Alright, so Sayori's basically dead then, even in the game? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention. She's like George herself. That girl is... My neighbour and good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friends you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out. Because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just saw an idol in front of the crossroad and that catch up to me. Oh, what's going on? What's happening? Oh, this is terrifying. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway. The school day is an ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Yes, really, Nathan. Secret horror game. Clubs? There aren't really any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Dad? Oh. Monica, you caused this, Monica. Still something fucked up about her. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class as last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... What did you come here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yes. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget on publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. In that case, what club do you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Oh, a literature club. Literature club? That's kind of sound, dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. Oh, so there's no Sayori then. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yes, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she... Hey, Dom, by any chance, are you looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I've no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I can check it out. Oh, awesome! You're really sweet, Dad. You know that. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit begins being generally used for third year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings up in the classroom door. Oh, what's going on? I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Oh! Really scared me. A guest? Seriously, you put a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Dan. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognise. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It was nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Dan in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you not to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yes, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Dan? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like Literature Club. You have to work hard to convince that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can never all really grow the club before we graduate. Yes, I did actually, Nathan, because on Steam, hold on, I'll show you. If you go on to the Steam store of Doki, hold on. Where are the tags for it? Well, the tags at one point said horror. Oh, and it also said that as well. This game is not suitable for children of those who are easily disturbed. So that gave it away a little bit. But I wasn't expecting it to be glitchily sort of scary. They should have called it Doki Glitch Club. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? It's my sort of club. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Haha, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, teen reading might not be a pastime for me. That's a fucking lie. But at least enjoy tea. That is not a lie. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Dan, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, Considering how little I've read these past 2 years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. That's very true, actually, Nathan. Imagine being like a 10-year-old who's, for whatever reason, into dating sims. And be like, oh, this seems like a good one. And I like literature. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up when she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Haha, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think hard, or takes me into another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write out cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the club last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine. Natsuki, do you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them for each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for us all to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of Vice President after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club, as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good idea, a good step for us to take. Do you agree, Dan? Hold on, there's still one problem. Oh, what is that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth for what's been on my mind the entire time. Hey, Godfire, how are you doing? I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and are you serious? No, it's not. Don't lie. Oh, I was really panicking then. I was putting on my best voice. I lost my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Is the audio quiet, is it? I've changed everything on the old Twitch, so some sense maybe a bit different. But I'm sorry, I thought... Oh, it may have been Joe my Yuri voice, to be fair. Hold on, let me... Right, let me know how that is, Godfire. And if not, we'll just have to deal with it, I guess. Eh? The girls exchange glances at... Oh my god, hold on. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Don. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... Oh, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. That's probably why, Godfire! Good grief. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? You really mean that, Don? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Don, I'm so happy. Oh, hold on, we'll turn it back down. There you go, let me know how that is. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this, you really are amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. Thank you. Actually, we probably just turn it down on here, couldn't we? There we go. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Don. What is that emoji? I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. I'm curious what the poem's going to be like now that Sayori's dead. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer with one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Godfire, I'll actually be playing Skyrim tomorrow morning before work. So I'll be up at about 7 AM tomorrow. I'll probably start the stream at 8 AM. So whatever time that is for you in Australia is when I'll be on. Well, I'm sorry I can't do a female voice, okay? I'm not a good voice actor. I just need to make the most... Oh, I've already done that line. And I guess at the stars... That starts with writing a poem tonight. Right, we're writing a poem, lads. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Oh, what the fuck? Can you hear me? Oh, what was that? Where's Monica gone? I didn't have to scroll down then, did I? Right, heartbeat. Horror. Yeah, in the UK. Give it time. Be lucky. Sparkle. Bubble. We're gonna go for the cute ones. I think that's what Natsuki's a fan of. Who doesn't like a blanket? He doesn't like the colour crimson. Who doesn't like love? He doesn't like candy. It's 7 AM for you. Good grief, Godfire. Good morning for you. Heaven sent. Determination. Poof! Playground. Puppy. Flower. Sugar. And excitement. Hi, Gundard. Glad to see you didn't run away with us. Ha ha ha! Nah, don't worry. It might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Lit Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh! What's going on Yui's face? Thanks for keeping your promise, Dan. I hope this isn't too overwhelming, our commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into a Lit Club when you're not accustomed to it. Okay, Natsuki's not well. She's gone negative. Oh, come on, like you deserve any slack. Yui had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you can't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, we can't see what Monica's putting because she's literally in with the dialogue. Monica, move! Alright, there we go. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, saying Monica and Manga. Manga is a literature club. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Dan. We'll make sure to make your comfort first, okay? Yui shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Alright. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. I was just about to say that was the room tilted. I thought I was going mad. Ah, no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club. So, is it tilting more? Am I going mental? I'm going to leave my mouse on this table, and if it's not in the centre... Are you sure? I just felt like... Well, I'm vice president and all, but I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This says... How has this girl accidentally been so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, it's gone back to normal now. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that didn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for his chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter... Oh my god, I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck? What's going on? Fucking Monica! She never puts my back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection? Sorry, I can't help but laugh at that. What's the point in keeping your collection organised if someone else is just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Oh, Christ. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes? Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. So, how did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of them on the shelves. Curious, I pull it out the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches out my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box with one missing book. Oh, seeing a box with. Fucking hell. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Oh, I know that feeling. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Perfect girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Dan. Consider this. Okay, don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls in the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book into my hands. I start the cover. It features 4 girls in a colourful attire, striking animated feminine poses. Exceedingly mole. Don't just stand there. Wow! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She then pats on the ground, signalling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I'll take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this anyway. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds, but before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about to get a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you were just watching... Oh, that's me. Even though you're just watching me read? Wow. I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in, please? Jeez. Oh, sorry. Like I could even get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up with them without being all like... Huh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to just punch him in the face. Oh, I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge much, less friends who are else into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time. See you later, Godfire. Have a good day. Thanks for popping in. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. Okay, my dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. What's going on with this other narrative? At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jack about it. Oh, I just can't win, can I? Well, paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like I can solve any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Haha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she's starting to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki! Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Okay, then, that's fine. That's a perfectly normal thing to do. The fox immediately cut to Monica. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Don. She's fine. Eat a Snickers, Natsuki. It just happens every now and again. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now?